Hello, welcome back. Last time I finally found my way to Hyrule Castle, where it turns out a rainbow bridge already is in the future, so I could just go there. And maybe I should. Link, a question for you. What are your gauntlets made of? Those are gold, aren't they? So I was there, and I just completely forgot I had this item. I thought my things were made of something else. So, I could go there and lift that thing, and I think I know what's there, and it's something I'm very interested in being at. Yeah, so I have a query. I got magic beans. They are not the item that is often buried. Or sometimes buried or whatever. Maybe it's seeds or nuts. But like, if those were the only things, like the only magic beans in the world, something sometimes buried is hidden at someplace, a reward for 10 big Poes. I want to know what that clue means, like what's sometimes buried. It's probably a Deku Nut, like that's just been the booby prize in like all the places where I've had that sort of thing happen. So I'm gonna journey back there and see if that is indeed the Poe shop in behind that thingy. Why do I think that has to be the Poe shop? Because it's like one of the only, maybe the only overworld entrance left that is like of a style that could be. Like I walk in through the door rather than jumping down a hole. Because I think I've been maybe everywhere else? Unless there's one or two at... Well, there can't be anything at Hyrule Castle, because like, that would only be in the past. I guess Poe Shop could deal with Child Link. There's no rule against that, right? It'd make it kind of a pain, because like I'd have to time travel every time I wanted to cash them in. It's a pain anyway, no matter what. Yes, Nutty. Forest, fire, and water. Oh, it's those three. Okay. Somehow I thought it was just two of them. I don't know why I thought that, though. I need to plant beans here because there's a Skulltula up high. Okay, so young Link needs to go on a bean planting journey. However... Oh boy, how do I get where I'm going again? Whoa, it gets all hazy here. Yeah, so somebody pointed out to me that the meanies are gone here. When did that happen? I guess even though I don't have the forest medallion, the meanies are gone. Did I finish the forest temple? I think so. But that happened after... Okay. Maybe just any medallion will dispatch the meanies. Possibly. Where am I going and how am I getting there? Help. I want to be at Gerudo Valley. That's the Spirit Temple. I just play the ocarina, that's how I get there. Right, and you know what? I also need to, like, actually clear the Spirit Temple. Let's see if that's possible since I'm going there anyway. Also, don't I have something to do here? Dampe's hut was what? Great Fairy. Okay, yeah. So when I have that elusive lullaby, I can get something there. Okay, yeah. So the point of this was to bring the child here, but adult needed to go too because I forgot what color his hands were. Phrases said in video games. So 3F has a little closet, and 4F has not been accessed at all, and that closet is how I access it. Does this elevator get me close to that spot? I have 0 small keys, never mind, I thought I had one. Okay, let's change to child form. I guess I need to... Somehow I was sure that I had at least one spare small key for this. Wait, but no, I'm still using this as a hallway to go to the... Getting so disoriented here. Oh hey, I just noticed this castle has the same cloud over it as the one over Death Mountain. That's just what evil looks like. It's not quite the same, but it's pretty similar. Anyway, I'm here with gold gauntlets, and I can actually lift the thing. I just forgot what my hands looked like. Because I don't normally look at them. Like, why would I? I'm looking everywhere else. This, though. I strongly suspect this is the Poe shop. Yes, I want to grab. Oh, it's so fast. Alright. This is not the post shop. Right, there's still the stable. But then... Oh, can I play for all these cows? Hold on, if so, this is important. Hey, okay. Got a Deku stick. Alright. Each one has something, huh? That's fun. I guess it's in, like, these panorama scenes where, the... Oh, cool. The camera gets confused like that. Okay, all these cows was just 2 cows. Still. That's 2 things, one of them required to beat the game. Okay, well, not what I expected, but at least it's something. You know what, since I'm here, let's poke into Ganon's tower. It's something I have to do at some point anyway, so might as well. And since I was routed to the Spirit and Shadow medallions this early, it's very possible this has something important in it. Was I even routed to them, though? I just sort of happened to get them. This may be pure happenstance, just like all the Forest Temple chain of things. That wasn't actually anything. For all I know, there could be a chest for taking these out, so let's try. I missed. I'm trying to. Well, I did it. There was no chest. I have a key for this already. Hey, Sheik! May have, barrier still stands, complete the remaining trials, of course. I may have what I need. I don't, because I don't have the boss key, but, like, I can do everything else. Navi has revealed to me that there is a invisible chest in the Spirit Trial. Is this the Spirit Trial? I think it is. I forgot to look at the symbol at the door. But this feels spirity, doesn't it? I ain't bothering to move the statue out of the way. I'll take the tiny amount of damage. And heal for more than it there. Sure, whatever. Ah, my legs have been cut off. If this is the Spirit Trial... It's fine, whatever. Alright, so this wants a Bumchu through it. Right, although with the big Goron sword, I was able to just touch that. I can still do it that way, that's fine. I feel like I know what the room looks like, where the thing I'm supposed to do is. Right, so in Master Quest I had to aim this thing backward. Here, I can actually aim forward. I'm not quite square with the thing, but I think that aim will be correct. It was. Alright, well I might as well be checking in case this... Yeah, okay, check it out, it's right there. Well, that was opportune. And it has a required item to beat the game in it. Man, I don't know, it just seemed like that was the spot. And actually, no it didn't. That's just where I happened to pull out my my lens of truth. What am I talking about? That was not on purpose on my part at all. That's not splodable. Probably is burnable? I hear fire in this room. There it is. Okay, well, you know what? Let's do it this way, then. Oh, can I see the ceiling from there? Perhaps from here? This is a weird, awkward angle. No, has to be fire arrow. Okay, so yeah, this appears to be a fire arrow check, just in case that ever matters for routing. In this case it didn't, but in some cases it could. Yeah, that summoned a Wallmaster. I was so confused about that last time it happened. There's a second one on me too. Just 2 regular Master Sword hits, that's all it takes, huh? Okay. Bzzz. Yeah, that's the spirit symbol. Okay, yeah, and I got the invisible chest, of course. I know what's happening. Sometimes. What will stop me from completing these trials? Possibly nothing? Let's see, what important item don't I have? Zelda's Lullaby? Do I have to play music anywhere in here? There are also several other songs I don't know, but that's the main one. I can just do this now because I already got the gauntlets. It'll look funny. Yep. Maybe that's what it always looks like, it's just that the camera usually pulls away so I can't see it that way. $5 for my pocket. Water Temple, right, that's a place I can go now, kinda. I have a small key already. Alright, I ain't dealing with the invisible things, just ignoring. All the tokens. I mean, there's still a lot I have to find. I'm at like 70-ish? 72 or something? How many am I at? 75. Okay. Now we can see it. Was this the Temple of Light? Oh, well, yeah, gotta play the thing here. Alright. This is a place where music has to be played. Fair enough. So there's a lullaby check in here. That was light, right? Yes, okay. So light trial requires lullaby. I think it's so hot in here. Well, I can't open the menu while your text box is there. And fix the problem, you're preventing that from happening. Yeah, I can hover boots. I don't really need to. Right, if I fall in lava though, I do have to restart entirely, and this is a Jewels of White room, isn't it? It is. There is one over there. Okay, so just don't fall. I'm gonna act with confidence. I'll hover when I need to. I don't really need to yet. Isn't there a hookshot target, like, over somewhere? Way over there, yes. Alright, let's hover. So when hovering, this doesn't even fall at all. That's pretty good. Okay. I can probably just hover this. Well, that falls. Okay, well the thing is open. I'm kinda dead now. That's mean. But at least the thing is open. Okay. How am I supposed to do that? My hover boots didn't prevent that one from falling. So this is different from the other ones. Got it. But no, really, like, how was that supposed to have gone? Was I supposed to take off the boots? Maybe. Would that have helped? Oh, it's because it was the last rupee I got. If it if it had been a different one, I wouldn't have been interrupted for long enough for it to fall so far. That's pretty funny. But since it was the last one, it locked itself in. Hey, who the heck are you? Brother? We've never met? Speaking of which, who was that other person who talked to me? I don't think I ever met her either. All these strangers wishing me well for just no reason. Shadow! Right, it's this place, and there's, yep, it's a Shadow Temple spot, so of course... Truth of Lens is involved. No, not where I thought. What do you see? Place to play Song of Time? Why there? Oh, okay, it goes farther than I thought. So this was the way to do this all this time, and I used the hookshot before instead, didn't I? That's probably what happened. That's fine, though. Can I reach that? I don't think so. I can light it, though. Time limit, I see. No problem. Ah, dang it. I'm gonna get spit in the pit. Yep. Alright, fine. Yep. It always bothered me. Like, see those little black bars on the top and bottom that come up whenever you're, a cutscene is playing, or you're aiming with your bow, or whatever? I never liked that. Like, back when I first played this game, I thought it was just kind of dumb to, like, decrease the screen size like that. Just to kind of fake a cinema aspect ratio. Like, to some degree I get the language, and I think it's very unfortunate that that was adopted as, like, a visual language for when story stuff is happening. Just, like, I'd rather keep the whole screen the whole time. Ah. I chose this moment to complain about it. Whoops. Okay, I didn't fall yet, but I'm about to. Yep. Oh, that was solid, and maybe I could have hookshot something? Okay. Just wanted to register my protest at the loss of screen space. Okay, so big chest was spunt. Therefore I can just leave you alone. It is indeed a big chest. Does this place have a map or a compass? Don't know yet. Okay, so that's actually just invisible. That thing is rusty. And there's an invisible path to it. Right, okay. Oh, my magic meter is not as full as, I might like. Whoops. I mean, it's plenty. The Lens of Truth is very frugal on the magic use. Still, though, it's not infinite. What does that do? Okay, same thing as the one over on the other side. Okay, that makes sense because there's a switch way down there. Okay. So one of these was an illusion, and it wasn't the Shadow Temple, surprisingly? Or Shadow Trial? It was the Trial of Light, yeah, so at the end of that there's a fake one of these. Link stepped forward. I don't think we've met either. I've been to your house. Princess, who's that? She supposedly threw an ocarina at me once, but I didn't see it happen. I have met Sheik at least, so there's that. Yeah, this is pretty funny. Okay, at least I know Ruto. In child form, at least. Ooh, fire. Well, nice that I have an empty bottle. Oh, Fire Temple, good. Okay, I thought I had the keys for that, but apparently there were more. Freeze Urge. Begun. Is this the only blue fire spot? For now I will assume so. This is more Ice Cavern than Water Temple. Alright, that's... You could call a set of two a bundle, I suppose, if you wanted to. Do I need to kill you to open the door? Something needs to happen. Where are you, though? There you are. Just not aggressive enough for me to find. Yeah, no, this is literally Ice Cavern. Funny the Water Temple just isn't actually represented here. I could have put you in a bottle, and maybe that would have benefited me. I do need the blue fire, by the way. I had one in hand and everything, but, well, it's busy. I need for this. Also, no, I don't need a fairy. What am I talking about? I have, like, 15 times 2 hearts. Like, as soon as I got that double health upgrade for the rest of the run, health just became absolutely not a problem. What am I trying to do? Probably get there. Okay. For that to happen... What am I looking at? What am I looking at? Does this respawn if I push it in the hole? Oh, that hole is not a complete hole. Okay, however, what I was supposed to do was do that in the other order. Okay? Sokoban in real time, with a time limit, with an unclear goal. That's just how it's gonna go. It's reasonably nice about it for having those properties. I guess there's a place to stand up there to actually dump out this fire. From here it kinda doesn't look like it. Oh, but there is. A small one. Rusty switch. A hammer check. And I'm gonna need this shortly. Oops. Because I think that's the end. All these trials are super short. Yeah. Arrow's still there. Arrow's still there. Okay, it disappeared. I was wondering if it was going to be stuck in her. Oh, it was. Never mind, it's still there. I just didn't see it in that shot. Alright, forest. How many more is it after that? That's the last one, except I can't do light. Alright, so light requires melody. Hi. Be burned. You can't hit me, I'm casting a spell. That means I'm invincible. Tycoon's wallet? Oh. Well, okay. A new thing. Cool. Alright. A further upgrade. I'm assuming that one's for the door. In addition to these? I gotta do both? Or was the chest for killing the Wolfos? Maybe that's what happened. That's probably it. Alright, this looks like a place for... Song of Time, I guess. And maybe some kind of boots or another? Iron hover, some combination. Put one on one foot and one on the other foot. And you can be anchored and not slip around, and also float if you stand on that foot. Can I just get that? Yeah. Reasonably. Okay, how navigate this? I guess hover your way. Okay, I can do that. Woo! That didn't quite work. There's no target up there. How do I get that high? Wait, how do I get that high? Was I supposed to have done it from there? That's what I assumed, but it didn't seem like it was gonna work. It didn't. Maybe that switch will help somehow. Oh, this room was a trip in the other quest. Here it looks a little bit simpler, at least. Well, you're calm. I'll get this. And that's not rusty, right? Doesn't look like it. What'd that do? Aha! Target. Okay. Well, I'm here now. Am I gonna make it across that? Yes. Whoa. How is this the forest temple trial? Also, I don't have much magic. Is there any in here? There is. Good. All these light arrows I'm shooting are very expensive. And I cast Din's Fire like twice in here, and a couple of fire arrows too, so... Hi, Saria. You I know, kinda. You talked to me briefly when I left my house at first, and then an ocarina fell in my pocket because of you. That was the extent of our interactions. Okay, so that's all the trials I can do now. Gotta wait for Lullaby to do light. As far as I can tell... yeah, well... no, it was a small key, wasn't it? Hold on, I'd like to actually know. Lullaby will get me a chest. Alright, boots. Here, just those are the wrong boots. That's the wrong tunic. Lullaby will get me a chest. And that may have something important in it. But I did actually need a... oh right, it's one of you. I did actually need a small key to get through, didn't I? And that's what the chest would normally have, but this time no. Just to check, let's make sure there isn't anything invisible here. There is not. That's where the chest will go, but I need to play a song first. Okay, so, Child Link needs to go to Hyrule Castle and see if Zelda will teach him that lullaby. I do wonder, maybe, like, well, I'll see if that's where I actually learn the song. One possibility, it's just somewhere in these many checks I can access and I just haven't found yet. Another possibility is that its location just is not randomized in order to force Link to actually meet Zelda and make that an important event, rather than her just giving me like a pack of Deku Nuts or something. I don't recall choosing any option about that, but there may have been one. Right, where am I going? So right, young Link through the Spirit Temple, and then let's see what the situation looks like here. Huh, so this wall doesn't remember that it's been blown up. It just recollapses every single time, apparently. Alright, that's fine. Pretty sure I've used that switch up there. Yeah, it's yellow. I can tell. So you have something to plant here. Ah! You already planted a, bottle bug. It's something else. Alright, I can finally get that taken nut next time I'm through here. And I will have to come back here because it's the way to Ganon's castle, so that's fine. Alright, faster. Good. Fairy did not lock onto something I didn't want her to. So right, this will take me to several hops to get where I'm going, but what I'm really curious is what Gyarados Fortress looks like. I suppose the hope is that it just has the one set of flags for, well, I guess just for the gate to be open. That's the important one, except, like, unless I'm doing the Deku Tree as an adult, I also need... oh, I should save in there, actually. I think if I save in there as a child, I'll get to restart there, probably. Unless I'm doing that as an adult, then I will need to get in there in this form. And I'm about to find out if that's possible. Oh, hey, I wonder... ah, so Adult Link has a shortcut if I plant the bean in the forest there. Gate is indeed open. What about the training grounds, I'd like to know. Training grounds, I can just walk in anytime. Okay, so Deku Tree, open to me here. Great. I'll try doing it as an adult because I'm curious what that would look like. Would it work? Would there be weird awkwardness? There might be slingshot checks. I wonder if Queen Goma is vulnerable to arrows. Also, I wonder what I'm going to get at the end of that dungeon, because I did not... I didn't do something. Hey, Malin. You're supposed to give me a chicken, by the way. Yeah, here we go. You can incubate that as long as you want. It probably won't hatch. A tree might grow out of it, though. Okay. There's a spider in this tree, isn't there? Yes. Bundle of arrows, great, okay. So yeah, still gotta do the whole sneaking thing, but I can go and see Dinsfire Fairy now, except that will be somebody else in there. It'll be a different cave than the Gold Gauntlets thing. Yes, it sure does. Navi, your tips are pretty stale. You just keep giving me the same ones over and over. But yeah, this is clearly the same equivalent location. But this is the crawling version. And it goes to... a shop I haven't been to with things that I would like. Okay. Cool. Looks like a toy mouse. It's actually a self-propelled toy bomb. Or, time bomb. Yeah, toy bomb, you know, one of those. Everybody plays with those as a child, right? I mean, I did. I hear that snoring. Gonna do something about it. Boy, that's some loud snoring if I can hear it from here! Good grief. Whoa. Whoa, the path! Whoa, the path. That is, having some existence problems here. That's fun. Just like... a Z-buffer resolution thing or something. What do you have to say? Stone thing? Huh? Deep in the wasteland, something heart-shaped, okay? There are a lot of heart-shaped things. Deep in the wasteland. Right, so like in the little hut in the place where the spirit guide shows up. That's a Song of Storms spot. Fortunately, I have that too. Talon will sleep through this rainstorm. Very heavy sleeper. There's a fairy fountain behind here, I think, because I'm pretty sure I know where I am. Okay, well. Alright, got that done. Great. I played the Sun's Song in that one spot that looks like this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. Alright, so you. I have a thing for you. And right, I have a broken Bigoron tool for the guy up there, too. No shut-eye for you. Your butt's all muddy. Well, you have been sleeping on the ground. Ah, your shoulder is, too. Okay. When I find the chicken barn, which maybe I already found and didn't note the location of, I do need to play the chicken game with him. I think it's somewhere in one of the market buildings. So we'll need to check there. If I recall, I had an option to abbreviate this sneaking sequence and I chose not to enable it. So we will have to do the entire sequence, I'm pretty sure. But it's pretty short, as I recall. Chicken goes to... How does the chicken turn into something else now? I used it. He didn't directly give me anything. Do I give it back to Malin? Maybe. I forget. Somehow this advances the trading sequence eventually. Pretty sure you're not looking over this way. Mm-hmm. Can't quite make it through there. I'll just wait for you. Not gonna take the money bait. I don't need it. Could fill up my Tycoon's wallet, but it's well guarded. And I'm not here to steal, I'm just here to see a princess. A lot easier to do that on this real controller, you know, as opposed to the fake controller I was using before. Well, yeah, actually, I was using a fake controller at that time. That's why I switched. That's why I couldn't use the bow back then. Don't know what your vision cone is. I might have been able to just go there, but no need to risk it. Whoa. Yeah, I guess I'll just have to wait for you. For a second I was thinking, wait a second, isn't there an item that makes me invisible that I could maybe be using here? But I'm thinking of A Link to the Past. That's a different Zelda game. Fortunately they're deaf. My loud footsteps did not alert them. What's this scene gonna look like? Well, speaking of which... Okay, I can see how low resolution those are from here, which is kind of funny at this distance. Not Bowser's at the wrong aspect ratio. How bothersome. Hey, Zelda. I did? What is this text? None of that was in the original game, was it? So I do in fact get Zelda's letter here. That part's not randomized. Will I also get her lullaby? I guess Impa teaches it. Hi, Impa. No, it's a nut! Dang it! So was the letter a coincidence? I wonder. Because, like, that's the exact item I would get there normally. Okay, well, I have the letter now, which opens the mask shop, which does open a bunch of checks and a bunch of chores, but that's fine. I can do chores. That's kind of what this game's all about. Alright, well, I'm gonna save in the Deku Tree, and hopefully that means I can restart there. Yeah, that big seam where I can see the sky is still there. And next time... No, I was gonna try that as an adult. I think my desire to do that is not as strong as my desire to get the convenience of just, like, having access to it now. Because it's not that interesting, honestly. So, gonna save here. Next time, Deku Tree, I'm pretty sure I get to load in the last dungeon I saved in, right? Should be. Yeah, so, next time, this. I'll see you then.